From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley with today's Cash Close. You know what I'm going to call this video? I'm going to call it Month-End S&P Knockdown. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 1979.5 mid-morning or early morning. The low came in at 1964.5 just recently. And last, we're 1965.90. We're down 7 handles. Total volume, 1.4 million minis trade and 4.2 thousand big S&Ps trade in the pit. MOC, we had 1 billion for sale. Now the MIM started to erode early, and it kept eroding, and I went into the chat room and I told everybody I thought there was going to be a lot bigger to sell, and it came out 1 billion for sale. I think the MIM was showing like 480 million to sell. Now look, I think late in the day, the stock market took a little hit because of all these headlines. The algo's picking up on all these headlines about the U.S. and Europe sticking new sanctions on Russia's energy, bank, credit, and technology sector. So, you know, at the end of the day, the markets were already kind of weak, and then you got all this algo stuff picking up on all these headlines. Now look, usually the last 3 days of the month and the first 3 days of the month are when the mutual funds come in and buy stock. They sold 1 billion today. I suspect that they're going to come back and buy them back tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I want to point something out. I am bullish, and I did say buy today. Buy wife, buy house, buy car. But at the same time, I was just off a day. I did see the high of the day, and in the room, somebody asked me, hey, do you think the highs are in when the high prints came in? And I came out, yeah, I think that we're at or near the high of the day. But I'll be the first to admit, I didn't expect the deep decline or the deep sell-off that we saw, and nor did I expect all the big sell programs that we saw. There were so many consecutive sell programs early in the morning, I think that really set the tone. After the early low, we had a bounce back up, and then we came back down on the close or late in the day. But as we speak right now, we're kind of going bid into the futures, into the 3 o'clock cash close. That said, volume picked up a little bit. Tomorrow we've got a big economic schedule. We've got the MBA Purchase Applications. We've got the ADP Employment Report, we've got the GDP number, we've got the EIA Petroleum status number, the API, and we've got a 7-year note auction. And last but not least, day 2 of the Fed's 2-day meeting and the announcement. I'm going to leave it like that, you guys. Look, they got to do a little shake and bake. That's what this is all about. I'll leave it like that. I'll see you tomorrow.